So, your camera, sir. We are live at the anti-kidnapping unit, popularly known as Tiger Base of the Imo State Police Command, Owerri, the state capital. Here with me is the commander of the Tiger Base, ACP Ola, and the spokesperson of the command, DSP Henry Koku. DSP Henry Okoye. Sorry, DSP Henry Okoye. At the background, you see journalists, some practicing journalists in Owerri. You also see some human rights activists and members of the civil society organization. So it is a tour of the facility. Just show the compound. It is a tour of this facility, this Tiger Base unit, to ascertain the state. Just turn the camera again. The state of this facility in regard to the allegation that this is a dungeon and a slaughtering ground, a slaughter base here in Owerri, the state capital. So we will be handing over to the command spokesperson, DSP Henry Okoye. Now, take over from him. Thank you.
Okay, good day to the good people of Imo State, my beloved citizen of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Yes.
We are here in Imo State Police Command, anti-kidnapping units, with operational call sign, Tiger Base, to carry out an inspection tour with journalists, civil society organizations, and then human rights group, for them to inspect and see what is actually going on in anti-kidnapping unit, also known as Tiger Base. Of course, there have been a lot of misleading informations online that operatives of anti-kidnapping units are into organ harvesting, that Tiger Base is a dungeon and a slaughtering house. That is why the journalists and human rights group in Imo State are here today to inspect things for themselves. This is to tell you that we don't have any skeleton in our cupboard. We are very committed to upholding the core tenets of transparency, accountability, and rule of law, while ensuring the safety and security of all and sundry in Imo State. For those of us that don't know Tiger Base or anti-kidnapping unit is one of the tactical units of the Nigerian police force, whose core mandate is to tackle complaints or cases of kidnapping, terrorism, armed robbery, and other violent crimes in Imo State. So we are here, we're going to start. So gentlemen, thank you very much once more for coming. Let's go around. Please do a thorough investigation. Report what you see. I am not telling you to report something else. Report exact thing you've seen in this place. If you see anything suspicious, please let the whole world know about it. Now, like you can see, this is anti-kidnapping unit. This is just their operational call sign.
Use this clear sign. This is a clear sign.
Okay, this one is more clearer.
Yes.
This place is more clearer. You get it? We are in anti-kidnapping units. Their operational call sign is Tiger Base. We don't keep tiger here. We don't keep wild animals here. We only investigate high-profile violent cases like kidnapping, armed robbery, terrorism, and other violent crimes in Imo State. So this is just their call sign. You get it? Just like in military operations or police operations, other tactical units in Imo State have their own operational call signs. Divisions and formations in the Nigerian police force have their own operational call sign, and this is something that is being done across the federation and even in other countries in the world. So please, let's go around. Let's come in. Okay. By the way, sir, please come over. We are here with the commander anti-kidnapping unit. So we have, if you have questions for the commander in the line of we going about this inspection of this facility, please, you can ask him or then ask me, the PRO. This place is a 300 by 300 square kilometer. Square meter, I mean. That is adequately fenced. Tiger Base is adequately fenced for the purpose of security. It has no bush or forest connecting to it. So you are going to see it for yourself. Maybe for people that think there is a bush or forest behind anti-kidnapping units where people are actually taken to, or people are actually dumped there. And see, for the purpose of transparency, everything that is going on in anti-kidnapping units is being monitored by the Commissioner of Police in State Command. We have CCTV cameras across every location in anti-kidnapping units that monitor what every personnel in anti-kidnapping units do or does. Right from the gate, you can see one of the CCTV cameras there. We have CCTV camera there. We have CCTV cameras in every location. So even in the office of the Commissioner of Police, you can check the system and then see what each and every officer is doing here in anti-kidnapping unit. The camera is everywhere. As we go round, I will show you some of the office. So this is some.
Can we ask questions?
This is, of course, you can. Like which okay, or okay, fine. We will give you the opportunity, sir. So now, look at, we have some offices for some sectional officers where they do their investigations and interview criminal suspects and parties involved in cases they investigate. This is a sectional head office. This one too is another sectional head office. All these blocks, they are meant for sectional heads. For the purpose of investigation, can you please video this office? You can see there is nothing here other than chairs, tables, cushion that enable our officers to sit down and, you know, write a report whenever they are investigating their case or even interview parties. This is how other offices here is. So for the purpose of time, let's go round. Sectional office, you know, in anti-kidnapping, there are different departments that investigate cases. So that sectional office is just one of the departments we have in anti-kidnapping units that investigate, and then all cases in anti-kidnapping units are being reported to the commander anti-kidnapping unit, who in turn, after investigation, prepare a well-detailed investigation report and then report to the Commissioner of Police. Now, this is the Nigerian Police Force flag and the Nigerian flag, get it, which is part of every formation we have in Nigeria. There's no security formation you go to without seeing the Nigerian flag and the flag of that security formation. So let's go there. This one is one of the exhibits that was recovered. This is the course of operations. Yes, this one was recovered in a crime scene. You get it? This one, the other vehicle there is a patrol vehicle. So let's go this way. Let's go this way.
Okay. These are sectional offices too.
These are sectional offices. These are sectional offices.
Let me see if there's any question. Why use a masked vehicle to attack unsuspecting victims? We want to do soil tests.
The same thing with this place. These are sectional offices. Yes. This one here. These are exhibits recovered in the course of investigating cases.
Which one? This.
Yes.
Okay. These.
They are exhibits recovered.
All these things.
Yes. So we have another sectional office. But if you look at it, you will see that it's nothing other than office.
Video the inside.
Video it very well for people to see. So you can look at the floor.
Sorry, sir.
Just misinformation circulated by mischief makers to undermine the efforts that have been put in place by our gallant operatives who put their lives on the line in securing Imo State.
Commander, one of my followers just asked a question, and I would like you to respond to. Sorry, sir. He said, do your men use unmarked vehicle to arrest people and detain them?
No, we don't use that. Look, this is one of our patrol vehicle. That's one of our operation vehicle. The other people, they went out on operation. We don't use marked vehicle. And whenever we dress like this, as I dress in attire.
Yes. With their tactical unit jackets.
You understand?
To identify that they are operating.
Somebody is also laying a claim that when you arrest these people, I just want to ask real out these things because we are live and they are listening. Somebody said that when you people arrest these people, you compel them to pay as high as 10 million as bailout. Is that correct, sir?
What me I will have to say, in Imo State Police Command, we have a lot of disciplinary units and oversight mechanism to promote transparency in the force. We have complaint response units. We have the IGP monitoring unit, that is the escort, which an assistant commissioner of police is in charge of that unit. We also have the provost department. We have human rights desk office. So I urge this person that if he has this complaint, please channel it to the right source. Channel to the office of the police public relations officer or the complaint response unit of the command, that is CRU. And we are assuring you that you will get justice.
PPRO is asking again, so why do you people wear masks during operation?
It is completely disallowed. Now, if you see any policeman wearing masks, know that that person is going against the order or the directives of the Commissioner of Police and the Inspector General of Police.
Some earrings too.
Please report that police officer. We are going to deal with that person. So let's go around. Let's not distract ourselves because we still have other places to visit. So this is one of the administrative blocks. But before we get here, let's go around. Let's still go around and check. Let's go around. This is the administrative block for anti-kidnapping units. You get it? This is the counter. So we will still go around and check. Let's go around. When we are done, we'll come back here so that you can interview some of the suspects here. You are getting it done? Sure. Okay, so come this way. I have a person I have to talk to, Commander. Oh, don't worry, wait. Yes. Let's cover. Let's go.
There's nothing to add. Don't forget your question. Don't forget your question.
Okay. So come in. Okay, so this is behind the administrative block of anti-kidnapping units.
The backyard.
The backyard. You can see that it's adequately fenced. You can see it's fenced with barbed wire. There is no bush or forest connecting anti-kidnapping with any of the blocks in this place. No, we don't have anything like that. The place is well fenced, and there are CCTV cameras that monitor everything going on in this place. And the CP get this report directly from his office. And that is why some people were actually asking us questions. Why the haste in giving out a report? Why did we draw into conclusion that these things don't happen in anti-kidnapping? It's because we know what is happening in our base. This is anti-kidnapping units. We have CCTV cameras that monitor everything going on here. So we have people that look at this report on a 24-hour shift. So if anything like organ harvesting or slaughtering of human parts is going on here, there is no way the Commissioner of Police would not know. There is no way we would know. That was why we gave the report. And we are calling on members of the public, please, if you know any officer serving the Imo Command that is into organ harvesting or slaughtering human parts, please bring that or report that officer to us with any evidence at all. Once we get this report and the evidence, sincerely speaking, the officer will be arrested, dismissed for the force, and then charged to court with the appropriate criminal charge. So let's go in.
Commander, please, one question. Do your men subject suspects in civil matters to torture in order to impart information?
Even if we don't have server in the criminal matter self. Okay. That's why we have it fully equipped with the CCTV. You make your conference statement. Even in front of the press, the will bring parade, they make conference statement. We don't torture anybody. If you are tortured, we don't bring that for press for interview.
Okay, let's go. Now, there is one funny post I've been seeing online that we have a shrine in This is what
the S-beats. The S-beats.
This is what people call shrine. These are exhibits. All these items, all these traditional relics that you are seeing here, and criminal exhibits. These are items that were recovered in the hideout of the prescribed IPOB and ESM members, that is the Eastern Security Network hideouts in different locations in the state, as well as some of the items recovered from kidnappers, armed robbers, and other violent criminals who think these things can protect them. We even have something like this one that you are videoing. This one was recovered in Okigwe. You could remember the day I did a press release showing this store, which we recovered in Okigwe. We did a press release on this earlier this year, which the public was informed about it. So if you ask me, where did we keep these things here? First and foremost, they are criminal exhibits. And we don't have the power to destroy them. Because some of these cases are in court. And once it's time, these items are going to be picked up to be tendered as evidence in court. We have our exhibit rooms, but the exhibit room we have, they are not enough. And they're already congested. If I take you to our exhibit room, you see arms and ammunition and other criminal exhibit that if we don't keep in a room, it might end up getting destroyed, like televisions, electronics, fridge, and the rest. We cannot keep all those ones outside. When we keep them outside, it's going to spoil. That's why we kept all these things here. And then, most importantly, for our officers to see that all these things you see here, they are powerless. Even with all these things used by criminals, we still get them arrested. And we are calling on people to disregard any place you see any information online that there is a shrine in Antique. We don't have any form of shrine. You can see I can find all these things you see here, all these things you see here. They are nonsense. They are powerless. You get it? These are exhibits that were recovered from criminal suspects.
That's right.
And we have to preserve this exhibit for the purpose of investigation. Okay. So let's go down, please.
Just carefully.
In a single file.
Now water with the salt there. Now
Easy now.
It's our soccer way that got filled.
Go like this. Go like this.
So now come this way. This is refuse dump.
So what happened to dispose them?
Why is this thing here now? Why
We
is this one
dispose
here?
them on weekly basis.
But it's not healthy. This one is not healthy. You don't keep them because of carrying outbreak of cholera. Are these exhibits?
Exhibit motorcycle. Of course, you know, the Imo State Police Command, the Imo State government has placed a ban on the use of motorcycle within the metropolis. And then we still have some people that don't listen to this ban, or that decide to intentionally go against the ban of the state government. And our men out there are ready to enforce this ban. So we have been impounding motorcycles. So you see a lot of motorcycles that have been impounded. We cannot get it. We cannot sell any of this motorcycle. We don't have the power to sell them. We only register these items as exhibits. And if there is time to probably, of course, no. If we are demanding money for release, you will not see any motorcycle here. But the fact that you are seeing more than 100 motorcycles, that shows you that we are enforcing the law and we are not taking bribe to release motorcycles to anybody. So let's go.
These things are more cheap. Back view of the anti-kidnapping unit. These motorcycles are motorcycles that have been impounded, defaulters. Save our office. Question they can go.
Question or can
I think
come.
you can sell. I think you can sell. From there on, sell. Nothing matter.
Okay, sell. My gaga sell. I gaga sell.
Show their faces.
PBRO, we need to interview some suspects.
Now, you are welcome to the main administrative block.
They are coming
They are
now.
coming.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Are you waiting for anybody?
Okay. You are welcome to the main administrative block of the anti-kidnapping unit. This building was recently commissioned by the state government and is in line with our commitment to ensuring that the welfare of suspects kept in police
Go ahead.
custody
Get us here, Moshe. Go ahead. Go ahead.
the welfare. Okay, let them come so that they can
Oh, they cover the camera.
Show the back of these people for me. So these are some of the suspects.
We are coming here first. We are coming to the place. We are still go home.
Ah,
Who is your wife? Please, can the commander entertain some questions here at this point? Let us ask him questions. Commander, sir, please, we are aware of some high-profile cases that command is not. Okay, no, you will ask questions.
Afterwards.
Now, see, wait, I know, wait. I want us to round up. When we are done, when we are done, I'm coming. When we are done with the whole inspection, we will give you rooms to ask any kind of question that you want to ask. So we don't waste time. We have other things to do.
I want to suggest
questions
can come up anytime. We are live, so that everybody are hiding anything. Ask your question. Ask your question.
Please, we are aware of high-profile cases like armed robbery and kidnapping that this command is being noted for. What other category of matter do you handle here? Because we are aware, because we learned that there are other trivial matters like land dispute and also family disputes. That most of the time suspects are being come here and held down. People use it to settle scores in family ways
And intimidation.
So let us know, sir.
Okay, thank you for today. As you yourself seen here, the major case we are is a purely kidnapping case, terrorist case, murder, and robbery matter. Some people manipulate this place. There's a division at the other. Look at that building. Okay. That building here is a share camp. So people who don't know the place is the extension of this place. So that's why normally those cases they are referring to. It's happening. It doesn't happen here. Our mandate is to arrest kidnappers, armed robbery, terrorists, and high profile cases.
And now get it here. Like I said, anybody that is a victim of maybe having any officer from this unit handling civil related matters or trivial disputes, please report to the police public relations officer. My number is 081-4802-4755. 081-4802-4755. We have the complaint response unit, like I said earlier. We have the IGP escort unit. We also have the Human Rights Desk Office, domicile at the anti-kidnapping unit. But
let me ask Commander this question, sir. Sir, what do you do to people who raise false alarm? For example, the common law in Imo State now, if you want to intimidate somebody, the person will tell you, I will take you to Tiger Base. Okay, let me finish, sir. They will say they will go and spew up fictitious allegations. They may even tag you IPOB member or IPOB member or call you a kidnapper or an armed robber when that person truly knows that information is false. I want to ask, sir, when they bring such cases to your desk and after your investigation you discover that the petitioner has raised false alarm, do you, because under the Nigerian Constitution it is a criminal offense to raise false alarm, so how do you handle that matter? Do you charge that person for false information, for trying to mislead the Nigerian police force? Do you do that? Okay, because people usually get away with that in Imo here.
Thank you. God bless you. We are trained officers. Some of us we are working here, we are trained. We undergo many training. If before I receive the petition, I interview that person. During the interview, I will detect whether you are lying or you are giving false information. As we saw those, when we declare that, we refer them to the other department. We don't want to touch it. I can give you 4 instances of it where they are in court for giving false information. Okay. So we don't vote for, as a trade of that, 20% of my people here, they are trained. and they are the one receiving. They receive from my admin is a graduate at the same time. He has a degree in the law. So when he's interviewing you about the petition, we will detect whether you are lying or not from there.
So talking about high-profile offenses or cases, what do you mean exactly?
Kidnapping, armed robbery, those ones.
See,
those ones.
Please, let's go back to that exhibit outside there. Let's get a video there before we come back. Yes, the so-called this thing. Shrine. Okay, gentlemen of the press, civil society groups, now get it. We are back here for you to see some of the criminal exhibits and charms that were recovered from criminal suspects in the course of we embarking on operations on suspected ESN hideout, armed robbers hideout, and kidnappers hideout, both within and outside Imo State. This one was recovered in Okigwe. You get it? It was recovered in Okigwe from a young boy whom the uncle mandated to go and get a woman's call for rituals. I think we did a press briefing on this matter last year. So these are some of the criminal charms. These are some of the criminal charms recovered from the suspects. Now, these things ordinarily they would have been in an exhibit room, but due to the availability of space, we have to keep all these items here that are not perishable, that cannot be destroyed by rain. Items like TVs, fridge, and other maybe electronics that were recovered in the course of operations are being kept inside the exhibit room. Now, all these things, they are powerless. These are some of the things that people will come and say that we are keeping this thing. We are not keeping anything like this. We don't have anything like shrine in anti-kidnapping unit. These are exhibit criminal charms recovered in the course of operations, and they are powerless. See them. If I put this one down, fall down, it doesn't mean anything. For people to see that even with all these things, we still bust criminal hideout. And this should serve as a note of warning to criminally minded elements that we are ever committed, and we will not relent in our efforts to make sure that we dismantle criminal networks both within and outside Imo State. So let's go to the blue block.
Commander, somebody just asked that are you aware that your boys are arrested people for fighting at Uruguma about some weeks ago?
I'm not aware. That's why they should come up. We have the committee on here. We have 2 deputies of the committee. They have made their complaint. If they have said anything.
So are we to go up?
Go inside.
Are we going up?
We are going up.
Wait, here first now.
Yeah, before we go. So, in line with our commitment to improving the facilities of suspects in police detention, the Imo State Police Command had to build a new section, a new administrative block, charge room, cell, and other facilities for suspects in anti-kidnapping unit, for suspects being detained in anti-kidnapping unit, to make sure that their rights are being respected. So we are going to go inside here now to inspect all the facilities for you people to see that we are committed to protecting these rights of suspects. We are ever committed to making sure that they remain in the best conducive atmosphere, because they are suspects, and anybody here is still presumed innocent until proven contrary by a competent court of law. So let's go in.
No, don't worry. Don't worry.
So now come. Let's go.
Let's go out.
This way. Come this way. Good. Now this is our notice board where we display some of our achievements. Now these achievements encourage our personnel to continue to give their best. So these are some of the achievements we've recorded in the Imo Police Command. This is me in 2024 parading some criminal suspects. This is the Commissioner of Police, Imo State Command, CP Aboki Danjuma, where they visited Ezioha in Eziama community in Bitoli local government area of Imo State. In this operation, joint security operation, we recorded series of operational breakthroughs. We recovered arms and ammunition and IEDs. And now this is the picture that some mischief makers are circulating online. This is some of the exhibits we recovered. You can see the executive governor of Imo State when he came to inspect some of the exhibits and criminal suspects that we arrested in the course of operation. These are arms and ammunition. You can see. Now see, these are. Now this one to show that suspects that are neutralized in the course of operation are taken to mortuary, where their body are being preserved. We don't take delight in maybe seeing that a suspect is being neutralized in the course of operation, but it only happens when we embark on operation and suspects engage in gunfire with our police officers. Our police officers, in a bid to protect their lives and the lives of other people, they usually return this fire back. And maybe the swing gun duel, at times, these suspects sustain casualties. At times, even these casualties is even on our side as police of this thing. If you look down here, you see some of our fallen heroes. Some of our fallen heroes that paid the ultimate price in the fight against terrorism and violent crimes in Imo State. So even police die at times in the times of conducting operations across Imo State. So
get it very well. One after the other. One after the other.
So these are SB2.
Okay. SB2, can we see?
Let's go to the
Can we see it?
Actually,
Can we see the SB2?
When we come back, you see.
Wait, excuse me, let me pass.
Did it, Chile?
You can see these are legal office. These are legal office. So this office prepare matters for prosecution in court in line with the respect for rule of law and the fundamental human rights of citizens. We also have a human rights desk office. Barrister, how you doing? I'm fine. Okay, you're welcome. Fine. It's one of our officers, our legal prosecutors.
I'm DSP Martin Okoyoma, barrister and solicitor.
These are human rights desk office. In this office, complaints of human rights violations, high-handedness, over-detention of suspects, police harassment can be reported. This office is domiciled at the anti-kidnapping unit of Imo State Police Command. So if you cannot report here, please contact the PRO, the Police Public Relations Officer, DSP Okoye Henry, on 081-4802-4755 081-4802-4755. We also have our complaint response unit. We have the IGP Export and Provost Department. These are channels through which complaints against police misconduct, over detention of suspects, police harassment, and any form of high-handedness or professional misconduct can be reported. If you don't want to report in Imo Command, you can even go as far as reporting in either the zonal headquarters or at the force headquarters. That is to show you that we are highly committed to promoting transparency and accountability in the police.
People, I have a question. One of the issues that have been left, one of the allegations against Tiger Base that is trending on Twitter is that lack of respect for human rights for suspects. So I want to ask, why do these units detain people unduly without recourse to a valid court order? Why?
Now let me start by making it clear that we don't detain people unduly. We don't take the light in just detaining people unduly. No, that is not the rule of law. That is not our mandate. Now, people should understand the kind of matters anti-kidnapping units investigate. They investigate high-profile matters like kidnapping, armed robbery, terrorism. These are well-organized crime. They also investigate human trafficking. These are well-organized crime, and there are a lot of complexities that involve in the investigation. And now these complexities may make us to visit different states for investigation activities. At times, our men move as far as from here to Borno State, to Bauchi State, to Kaduna, to Rivers, to Lagos, to Edo State, to apprehend criminal suspects. And you understand, by the time a suspect volunteer confessional statement to the police, giving us actionable intelligence on where his syndicate is, our men have to move immediately to that place, and at times we move outside the state. But now, for we to do this, we do get a valid court order. There is no suspect in anti-kidnapping units that has stayed for more than 48 hours without a court order.
People, because this is very important. One Emmanuel, what we said, Japhet Njoko died in the anti-kidnapping unit as a result of torture. That you people arrested him at Alaba Market. Can you react to that? He said his name is Japhet Njoko, that he died here as a result of torture.
That is not true. Japhet Njoko did not die as a result of torture. That is not what actually happened to him. He was arrested in line with the rule of law. His rights are being respected. He was fed duly, and he even had access to free medical treatment. Not until when Japhet developed ill health. So when he developed ill health, we contacted the family to notify them that Japhet is not feeling fine and that we have taken Japhet to police clinic. We took him to police clinic. From police clinic, Japhet was taken to the Federal Medical Center in Owerri, and he was receiving treatment. The doctors were taking care of him before he tragically passed away. And now we have notified the family. Please, for the purpose of transparency, come to us so that we can conduct a thorough autopsy. You can get your own independent pathologist that will come to the command. We'll get our pathologists. They do the autopsy, and if the autopsy proves that police
we are complicit,
definitely the IPO will go in for it. The IPO will be punished. But for now, this is just the position of what actually happened.
Okay,
Let's go to detention.
Japhet was arrested for armed robbery and kidnapping.
Make way for those with camera. Make way for those with camera, please.
Those with camera, don't video the face of the suspect.
Okay.
Those things are not relevant.
They are back. They are back.
Are we videoing from back? Yes. Okay. Now see. Oh, your phone. Call it. Audience. Come behind. Please come this way. If you come back again. Come this way. Because we me on your.
Okay. Come this way. Now, this is one of the victims of kidnapping and armed robbery in Imo State. He will tell you how he was robbed of his belongings and then kidnapped. Now, sir, please, can you please introduce yourself? These are journalists, these are civil society organization members and human rights activists. Can you please introduce yourself to them? Tell them what actually happened to you, how you sustained this injury, and how police came to your rescue. Speak up, please. What is your name?
Don't call your
No,
name.
no,
Speak
no.
up.
Just speak.
Speak up.
On the 3rd of December, on Wednesday, around 5 o'clock, me and my madam, we are going to the site at Owerri. So getting there, we not even stay up to 1 hour. Then we're about leaving, and the security man that takes care of the building was there. So we now tell the security man to open gate for us. We are going out. So immediately the gate man opened the gates, and I started hearing gunshot. I now looked at my back. I saw about 6 or 7 men on black armed. So they started firing on us. And I managed.
Speak up a little.
I now managed to put my madam inside the vehicle. The vehicle is even here. The bullets scattered the vehicle. Then they shot the security man here. He's in the hospital now. Then on all these things going on, the Tiger base now come. So those kidnappers now ran inside the bush.
What happened to you on your hand?
It's the bullets.
From them.
You were shot.
Yes, the bullets from there. And my madam, they shot her.
So
and
we
she
are
died.
not going to
She died?
listen to.
Yes, she died after some
The
hours.
mother died.
No, people, let's ask you, how did Tiger Base come in? Because you said when the shooting was going on.
Tiger Base Naija.
came in.
Did you call Tiger Base? Did you call the response number?
No, maybe because of the gunshots. They now came. I don't know where it.
Were you the one driving?
Yes, I was the one driving.
And your mother was killed.
Yes, they shot her.
Now,
in the
this
head.
is one of the victims.
Madam.
Is it your mother or your madam?
My madam.
The madam, that is your wife.
No.
No.
The employer.
Okay, you're an engineer. Your madam was killed.
The employer.
I just want us to be sure.
Sure.
Because I know
At Orogwe. Orogwe is in Owerri West.
Orogwe is in Owerri West local government area of Imo State. Now, this is just one of the many violent crimes that are being perpetrated in Imo State. And we are not relenting in making sure that we completely eradicate this crime. We are not going to listen to criminal apologies. We are not going to relent in our effort to make sure that this state is peaceful. And you all here can agree with me today that Imo State is now peaceful compared to how it was 2 years ago. We are not enjoying nightlife.
Speak English, please.
We are now flexing in the night very well. And that is because of the effort that are being put in place by the police and other security agencies. And in the police, our tactical units, of course, you see, we started receiving treatment.
Very, very important too.
Now, see, of course, in the police, the Tiger Base, that is anti-kidnapping unit, has played a critical role in improving the peace and security of Imo State. A lot of criminal network, ESN terrorist members have been apprehended. Some were neutralized in the course of operation, and that is why Imo State is calm and peaceful today.
Okay,
So for those coming up with misleading information, trying to undermine the effort of security operatives that they are into organ harvesting, that is a very big lie. Some say we have a slaughtering house, but from the look of things, did you see any slaughtering device in this place? Did you see any slaughtering or abattoir here in this place where people organ are being harvested?
Yes, sir. My people, I'm a journalist, sir. Why is this victim here? Since he's a victim of this.
He should have been in the hospital now.
Why is he
Yes,
here?
he was in the hospital, but we had to call him to come so that you can interview him.
Okay, please take him back to hospital.
So, one Nabiko, sorry, go back to the hospital.
Go back to hospital
Now, let's get the suspects. Now, We will give you opportunity to interview this criminal suspect.
Introduce their cases to us.
Please sit down very well. We will give you. You see this one? He sustained injury before he was arrested, but he has been treated. Now, please, can I get the IPOs investigating this matters? IPOs, please come. So, okay, so now
Introduce the matter to us.
yes, introduce the matter.
Sorry. So now I will
Not their face.
Okay, now see, let's take this one. So, one night, good morning, no. Good. Sorry, in Aniyan Neku. Biko, introduce yourself to us. In Anu Beke.
Can you speak even if pidgin?
Broken. What will be your name?
My name is Adebeko Kwebule.
From where?
From Ngudi.
Okay, please ask him questions by yourself.
Okay, so, okay. What brought you? I'm getting about what brought you here?
What brought me here is a kidnapping and a robbing issue.
How did it happen? What happened?
Somebody kidnapped you?
Or you kidnapped somebody?
I was inside a kidnapping group. Our leader is a menace.
What type of gun do you people use? What type of gun was recovered from you people?
AK-47.
How many?
2.
How long have you been in this business? How long?
I was inside prison yard. I was been in this business over a month ago now. I was inside prison yard since I was from here. I go to prison yard.
No. That's not the question. This kidnapping.
No, see, get it. He was arrested in the past by the police.
Okay.
Arraigned in court, and then he was remanded at the Correctional Service Custodial Center.
Okay.
But somehow he managed to find his way back into the society.
Without being discharged.
How?
Without being acquainted.
How did you find your way? How did you find your way out from the Correctional Service?
Or jailbreak.
I found my way from court.
Okay. Now, he was on awaiting trial. Along the line, he was granted bail. He went back home. And then regrouped. He joined a larger syndicate. And then decided to terrorize Imolites by moving into armed robbery and kidnapping.
People, let me ask him this question. How many, see, if you ask now, like, how many people don't kidnap? Done it like 20, 10, 15, 100?
So
like,
not the first time.
Hold on, sir. How many people? How many people?
I will have kidnapped 2 people.
2?
Yes.
Only 2? So how much will you collect? Ransom now, how much will you collect? And how much be your share?
My share is 600,000.
For 1 or for 2?
For that one.
Okay, the second one, uncle?
The second one, I'm not around where they carry the money.
How much ransom did you collect in
How much ransom? How much will you collect total?
The money we have collected for that doctor from our mama. What they told me is 4 million.
Now get it.
4 million
naira. And armed robbery, they are organized crimes, and every criminal syndicate involved has its own role to play.
Yes.
He played a role in executing the kidnapping, and the share given to him was
based on that.
600,000 naira. That is what you can say. So we are intensifying efforts to apprehend other of his accomplices at large. So, and is here on a valid court order. Okay. On a valid court order, which we are going to see show to the public.
Okay. Let me ask you now where you dey police now, having escaped the first time from court, how do you feel? How are you feeling now that you are back to police custody again?
We need to investigate the
Please,
kidnapping, is it good? That's what he's asking. Is it a good business?
It's not a good business. Kidnapping is not a good business. Armed robbery is not a good business. But if you go back and give me
gentlemen, let's come here.
The magistrate where that campaign need to be investigated.
Yes. Come
I can tell you. The judge, whoever, need to be investigated.
Good morning. Can you see me very well?
They are our colleagues.
What am I putting on? Police uniform. Okay, did I touch you?
No.
Did I intimidate you? No. Did anybody intimidate you?
No.
Did anybody torture you?
No.
I know why I'm asking that question. So please,
tell us, look at what you do. Tell us your name, where you are from, and what brought you to Tiger Base.
Okay, my name is Solomon Adibema. I'm from Imo State in Java. What brought me here is that someone shoots my brother. And the Tiger Base is working good, and they are investigating to get those people. Since I was here, they are checking to get those people, and they are working very well on it.
So guys, were you arrested though? I don't get
I was
it.
arrested here, sir.
Why were you arrested?
To call those people so that they will investigate it very well.
You know them?
Can you explain the case, other please?
Sir, please explain. We are not getting what
This
you
is a
say.
case of brother that involved his own brother.
Himself?
Yes. They said they want to fortify themselves.
Okay.
This time in the courts. So they took one guy from their village that took them to the native doctor. So whereby they are in the process of tracing,
Shooting
the thing involved his brother.
Died?
Yes.
Okay.
He now went home.
Okay.
To go and break the news. Even I didn't tell them, it's the one who do the interrogation. He now confessed. What we are saying.
Okay. Is an accomplice now?
Boy, you are. I think you are here by like 5 days or 6 days now.
Yes, sir.
Have you ever seen where police torture anybody to competitive?
No, sir.
Have you ever seen where they keep anybody brought you over yourself and kill somebody?
No, sir.
You can see.
He is here on a valid court order.
Okay.
Please help you get the court order so that we
Because I
can.
need to ask him this question. So why did you go to fortify yourself? You want to go into armed robbery, or you want to go into kidnapping? Because there must be motive, very negative motive behind it. Why did you go to fortify yourself to go do Odeshi?
The reason why that we go there is to protect ourselves. I don't know. I can't involve.
Protect yourself over what? Are you fighting a civil war?
No.
The reason why we
do it is to protect ourselves.
Gentlemen of the press, on behalf of the gentlemen of the press, human rights organization, civil society group, on behalf of the Commissioner of Police, Imo State Command, CP Aboki Danjuma, I want to thank each and every one of you for coming to anti-kidnapping unit today. You have seen this place for yourself. We would like you to go outside and report what you have seen. You know, there are reports that this place is a slaughtering house, that this place is an abattoir, it's a dungeon, that people are being killed here and their organs are being harvested. Please go out there and tell people what you have seen. Tell them if we are into any of these crimes, or if that is not true, let them know. So let me make it clear that we are ever committed to ensuring that we provide adequate security for all and sundry in Imo State. And we are not going to listen to criminal apologies that want to compel us to derail from our primary responsibility of keeping the peace and security of Imo State. We will continue to do our best to make sure that Imo State remains peaceful. And as you can see for yourself, there has been improved peace and security in Imo State. Nightlife has returned back to Imo State. The glory of Imo State as the home of hospitality is gradually returning back into Imo State. So we are doing our best, and I will continue to do our best to make sure that criminal suspects are being arrested and dealt with decisively with the law. So to criminally minded elements who are hell-bent on circulating misinformation, fake news, just to discredit the police, please and please, I want to warn you all to desist from such behavior, because we have the Cybercrime Prohibition Act, and we are definitely going to apprehend you when you continue doing this and then prosecute you in accordance with the law. Let me make it clear once more that we are ever committed to improving the peace and security of Imo State for economic growth and development. Thank you very much.
There has been a talk about underground cell. Underground cell.
Did you see underground there?
Did you see any underground cell there?
No, that's why he's asking you now.
No, let him answer. Did you see any underground cell?
He'll be coming down.
Did you see any underground
Comrade Okoma.
Don't cut it. Is there any question?
There are.
Will any significant one?
Not really. Dr. Still is that cell we didn't enter.
Okay. Last one, Sophia. Yeah. Let Commander Dave, because I have a question for him. Is it like that?
Commander.
Take him. Commander. I beg, come in.
Okay, sir. Following the
allegation. Thank you.
Hold on, somebody is asking.
I want to once more thank each and every one of you. We are here this afternoon with members of the press, civil society organizations, and human rights groups to inspect the facilities of the anti-kidnapping units with operational call sign Tiger Base. Of course, you are aware that there have been a lot of misinformation that have been flying around that anti-kidnapping unit is a dungeon, that anti-kidnapping unit is a slaughtering house, and that operatives attached to Tiger Base are into organ harvesting. And that is why we invited you people. This is not the first time we are inviting the press and human rights group to anti-kidnapping units. And now you have seen for yourself that majority of the information out there are false and misleading. So I want to call the good people of Imo State and the Federal Republic of Nigeria at large to disregard the misleading information against anti-kidnapping units. We are ever committed to discharging our duties while respecting the fundamental human rights of citizens. Of course, the CP has directed that a human rights desk office should be immediately established at the anti-kidnapping unit. Besides this human rights desk office, we have other internal disciplinary mechanism and accountability departments. We have the complaint response units. We have the IGP escort and the provost departments. So please, to the good people of our dear country, particularly Imolites, if you have any complaints of professional misconduct, high-handedness, over-detention of suspects, and maybe extrajudicial killing, like it is on social media, if you have any of these complaints, please report to the complaint response unit and the remaining accountability units which I have mentioned. We are going to investigate that matter thoroughly, and if any of our officer is found culpable, definitely that officer is going to be sanctioned in accordance with the excellent law of the Nigerian police force and is going to be prosecuted in line with our criminal law. The complaint response unit desk line for Imo State Command is 081 4802 4755. I will take that again, 081 4802 4755. And then most importantly, we have a commissioner of police that embrace open door policy. Imolites are free to go to the office of the commissioner of police and see him whenever they have any genuine complaints against police in anti-kidnapping units or any other units. And let me make it clear that operatives of anti-kidnapping units don't go for patrol. It is not within our operational strategy for anti-kidnapping unit operatives to go for patrol or stop and search along the road. You cannot see Tiger Base conducting stop and search. They go for operation based on actionable intelligence. That is how they move and apprehend criminal suspects, raid their hideout, recover criminal exhibits including arms and ammunition. So please, I'm calling on the general public to disregard the misleading information. You can see that this place is just a stone throw from the office of the Commissioner of Police. You have seen that we have CCTV cameras that monitor the activities going on here in Tiger Base. And these CCTV cameras is connected to the office of the Commissioner of Police. We don't tolerate any form of high-handedness. Please report erring officers to us, and then most importantly, report individuals who are in the habit of circulating misinformation, as misinformation can cause panic in Imo State and destabilize the peace and security of our state.
I have a question. You have talked about professionalism in Tiger Base. I want to ask you, is there any example you can give us? Has any officer of this unit been properly sanctioned for act of unprofessionalism? Has there any? So when you talk about professionalism, I know there are officers who go against the ethics of this profession. Is there any officer of this unit that has been sanctioned for unprofessionalism? If there is any, please tell us.
Of course, these are things we post from time to time. You are aware of a viral video where some operatives of anti-kidnapping units, when they were going for a burial in Enugu, misbehaved at Oji flyover, posing as members of court group. Following that viral video, the Commissioner of Police Imo State Command gave directive that the officers should be arrested immediately. They were arrested, they were detained, or the room trials commenced immediately. One of them has been dismissed from the Nigerian police force, and we have already concluded our report to reduce the remaining 2 in rank. So definitely we take disciplinary action against our personnel.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Okay, from you. Okay.
They want to Collins.
Your double Collins.
Over detention. The issue of torturing has dominated discourse as far as Tiger Base is concerned. Can you tell us anything about this and the assurances you are giving to Nigerians and Imo people in particular regarding this particular?
The issue of torture.
Let me start by dismissing any issue of torture. We don't torture any suspects here. Considering the limited resources that are available to the police, I will tell you that every suspect you see in anti-kidnapping units are being fed 3 times a day.
Really?
We do our best. You can ask, you would have asked them yourself. We do our best to feed them 3 times a day. And then we'll make provisions for the families and relatives of these suspects to feed them, to bring food for them. All they need to do when they get to the counter, they have to test the food. We have to check to see that they are not passing any criminal exhibit to them. To check also that the food is not poisoned before it's given to the suspect in the cell. And then to your question, we don't take delight in over-detaining anybody, in infringing on the rights of any suspect. No. But when you talk about human rights, there are limitations to human rights. Your rights stop where another person's own starts. If you infringe on the rights of another person by indulging in a non-bailable offense like armed robbery or kidnapping, and we end up apprehending you, definitely we will do a thorough investigation. And now let me make it clear that armed robbery, terrorism, child trafficking, organ harvesting, and kidnapping are well-organized crime. They have, it's a capital offense, of course. They are well-organized crime that has a chain of criminal network. And in a bid to break this network, the investigations at times take us to different locations in Nigeria. There are times where we move to as far as Borno State, Bauchi State, Jigawa State, Lagos State, Edo State, Niger State, and other neighboring states, just to conduct investigation. Now, if I'm telling you, if we are to move to Bauchi by road, for instance, definitely it will take us a minimum of 4 days, because 2 days is going from Owerri, 2 days returning back to from Owerri. That is why at times you see that suspects are with us for up to like 2 weeks. So imagine if we are to go to Bauchi, and then from Bauchi we go to Lagos, and then from Lagos we go to Rivers in the course of investigations. Now, to do this in accordance with the law, through our legal departments, we do write to the High Court to get an order to detain the suspects while we conduct investigation. And this is only for high-profile matters. Capital offenses like armed robbery, kidnapping, and other violent crime which the unit investigates. So this is all happens, and that is why the situation at times, the reports you get from the family of these suspects are oh, this person has stayed for more than 24 hours. Yeah, he has stayed for more than 48 hours. Why have you not charged him to court? Why have you not granted him bail? That is the complaint you get, but they will never tell you what their relative did.
Thank you. Commander, sir, this one, sir, this one is to you, like an advice, sir. Please, as the commander of this unit, as the person in charge of this unit, I want to beg you on behalf of few more people. This is the feedback we are getting. Please, prevail on your men. Let them stop using the powers here to be settling personal scores. Like issues of two fights, and I will show you who I am. I want to tell you something, sir. I will show you who I am. I will tell you I know somebody at Tiger Base. At times, sir, there are people who bring cases here without you knowing. Because they know any of your boys, they will call on the phone and the people will go and arrest. Extort, sir. I'm telling you, sir. Let me give you this information, sir. Sir, I'm giving you information,
Do you know any of those
excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. I want to tell him these things, sir. Please, sir. Issues like civil matters like land issue. You will see somebody who come here
girlfriend.
and the boyfriend-girlfriend matter. Let me even tell you, sir. I want to tell you this one. It will shock you. There was a case. There is a case, sir. Somebody here was threatening another man because say he carry a girlfriend. Say he will show him say in the Tiger Base. So I'm telling you, excuse me. These are issues that most of the time when people hear about Tiger Base, they talk negative things. If there is no doubt that you are doing a good job, but there are some other infractions like these petty things people do in order to undermine your achievements. So that's why I want to beg you, sir. Do more in the area of supervision. At times, take a stroll. At times, I take a stroll outside on all these beer parlors and see what they are doing. Because whatever happens, you are the one. You are the one we know. We are the one people know. You are the one responsible, sir. Please, this is the area I want to talk to you, sir, and beckon on you on behalf of Imo people. Thank you very much. That is for me. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I think we are done. Gentlemen.
Thank you.
Okay. I said make him supervise. I did not ask him to do. No, don't cut him. So here really 1 hour. I think it's up to 1 hour. After over 1 hour of a live broadcast, taking a tour of the facility of Tiger Base or whatever, we are now bringing to a close this broadcast. If you are just joining us, you can go back and watch this live broadcast all over again. But in the days to come, we will be giving you snippets of what will have happened here. We promise to keep you posted, and some other times we'll also continue to check on what is happening here.
But they're not happy we didn't enter the cell.
Okay, they're not happy we didn't enter the cell. Okay, maybe when next we will come here, we will prevail on them so that we check the cell. Thank you very much. Let's end the broadcast. Let's end the broadcast.
Video one of the exhibits.
Okay, this is one of the exhibit vehicles. Okay, that one where they kill the woman. Okay, the one they kill the woman.
This man is the one driving. He's the one driving.
Okay. And they killed the madam.
Yeah, they killed the madam and shot him on his hand.
Sorry, my brother. I bet you this.
Some use the name of Tiger Bay to go for arrest.
In the heart of the city where stories unfold, JJ Media TV shining bright and bold, bringing news from the corners of the globe, connects us together no matter the road. Watch us rise, hear the voices roar, unity and diversity, together we soar.